Hey, hello friends. Welcome back to Blue Pig Reviews Library Book Bar. Today we're going to be reviewing Penelope Barrel Strength. Penelope Barrel Strength comes in 114 proof. It's a 4-grain mash bill of 82% corn, 8% wheat, 7% rye, and 3% malted barley. And I picked this one up from Mid Valley up here in the town of Newburgh for about 60 some odd dollars. This is aged from 6 to 8 years. If you're a fan of Penelope, the white label, this is a step up because normally people look for cask strength bottles when they either are high proof sippers or they're looking to make a cocktail. And I like to do both, and we like to do both here at the bar. Grab our Glencairn. And this is actual Glencairn. Any tulip tasting glass is good. Any glass that allows you to enhance the smell of whatever you're tasting, be it whiskey, tequila, will help you appreciate it more. The other thing that'll help you appreciate it more is water. So we're going to bring some water out here and some droppers, try to get through this. So on the nose, and remember, Penelope is owned by Ross and Scribb, MGP. They supply a lot of people's bourbon. So, it's kind of hard to say that they would make anything that would be bad. So on the nose, you get a lot of caramel, vanilla, citrus, a lot of good bourbon vibes. And it is viscous. It's clinging onto the glass. Very good on the swirl. Yeah, that caramel, and even like a brown sugar note as well. Remember, if you're nosing and you get a little burn, you're dipping your nose in too far. Slow that down and then try to keep your head, get back a little bit from it. Swirl a little bit. You can also cup the glass, and if you trap the vapors for a little bit, you get a good smell. Now I got a real strong cinnamon brown sugar. Let's get it on the palate. So on the palate, it translates. Starts off sweet with brown sugar and slowly evolves to a peppery rye spice, cinnamon, slight bare mint or herbal at the back, and a good amount of oak. Sip two. Yeah. It's sweet on the front. A lot of pepper, a lot of oak tannins, very herbal from that rye. The wheat keeps it sweet and also gives it a slight cone taste. You get a little bit of that wheat taste. Yeah, it's really good sipper. It's sweet. Overall, the hug is relatively firm considering it's 114 proof, but it can be sipped. On that final pass, definitely. Not a lot of complexity, very, very straightforward bourbon notes, but they're well presented. They fall in order. Everything that you want in a regular taste of bourbon, that caramel, that sweetness, the little bits of spice in the background, the balance and good mouthfeel from malt is there. The mouthfeel is good on this. A little bit of the edge is mostly from proof and from the tannin, from the aging. Put a little water in this and see where this goes. So usually you get a dropper, get a couple of drops. I have two types of droppers here. I have a precision dropper, which has one head, and then I have a regular dropper, just like your eye, that has a pointer. The precision one has like a little ball on the end. 1, 2, 3, 4. Give that a swirl. Remember, bourbon's a journey. And so, whiskey's a journey. Most of your beverages are a journey. You want to experience them to their fullest and find out what they can do. All your ingredients in cocktail you should know well. So the water brings out not only the caramel and the brown sugar sweetness, it brings out the spiciness of the rye. So that now I'm getting a more affirmative hug, and I could feel that fire at the back from 114 proof. Excellent. This is probably awesome with a little bit of water or even ice or straight up. Either way you want to try it. Let's put in a cocktail. Let's put in something basic like an old fashioned because this has some basic bourbon notes. And so far, Penelope, most of the things that they put out are winter. Their weeded is really great. That I've tried this year. Their architect and their creme brulee, very awesome. And so let's get this into old fashioned. We're going to get a glass of ice. And old fashioned. Some old fashions are going to take a sugar cube, muddle it with the bitters on your choice of bitters. But I like to keep it simple. I make my own rich Demerara syrup. So I'm going to start with that. And what we want really in this is about a bar spoon or 2 bar spoons if you have a sweet tooth. Some people will go to a 1/4 ounce, and you could do that too. I'll put that in there. And it depends on what you want. If you want a sweet, relaxing treat, go for that 1/4 ounce. It's your drink, your way. If it tastes good, then you're drinking good, then it's all good. That should be your mantra. Then you want your bitters. So I'm going to put 2 orange in here. Angostura orange bitters. Your favorite, you can use whichever orange bitters you want. I prefer Angosturas. There are other brands out there that are out there. Go for what you know. You can use whatever bitters. And regular Angostura bitters. And both of these you can find in your supermarket. It's the only alcoholic beverage of strength because this is much stronger than a beer that you could buy in the supermarket. Sometimes they'll ID you. Sometimes they won't. People forget. And we're going to go for a solid 2 ounces of our Penelope. Penelope's about to be my girlfriend because I'm going to take 2 ounces. Some people do 2.5 in our old fashioned. I'm going to go to 2 because this is a family show. Close that up. Put Penelope over here out of the camera. And remember, if you can't stir this with your spoon, and my ice is a little cold, and you can't get it to work, what can you do? You can use the reverse end of it. I am spilling ice because I let it chill too much. It was hot here today. I figured I'd put it in the cold of the freezer. Penelope is, of course, defrosting that. And we're stirring that pretty much until we get dilution. Shaken old fashions, I've seen them. You're aerating an old fashioned. I don't know why. If you muddle the sugar at the bottom and you do Angostura, your bitters at the bottom, don't shake that. Just simply stir that. The experience is that it gets sweeter at the bottom. With the syrup, it's sweet throughout. And usually we garnish this with a cherry or an orange peel. I'm going to do both. Orange slice. Because an old fashioned should be entertainment. It should be a pleasure or dessert. And put a little bit of cherry syrup in there, whether you use Luxardo or not. And I'm going to get a little slice of orange. And I'm going to slide that bad boy right in there. And put that away. I'm going to do that. And some people will squeeze that orange in there, or they'll ask you to kind of muddle it on the side. I don't do either. Once it's freshly cut and it hits there, that juice is going to end up in there anyway. And that's good. The Penelope's proof and spice kicks right through this. It's like drinking fall. Still sweet. From not only the simple syrup, but from the bourbon, you can tell because it's not cloy sweet where you're like, oh God, this is so sweet. It's gently sweet throughout. And of course, the seasoning from the bitters, a little bit of orange and the orange slice. Excellent. Excellent old fashioned. Little ice accent is there. We'll have to do that next time. We don't try to cool it, but it's so hot in here. It's incredibly hot here, more than you know. That's why my sleeves are rolled up and I look like I'm sweating from all pores. But this is what it is between that and the lights. And, look. Penelope Barrel Strength. Add strength to your cocktail, strength to your bar. The price is a little bit high, but it may be worth it at $60. If that's your game for barrel proofs, and most barrel proofs fit between 50 and 60, so that's pretty fair. Go out and get this one. And strengthen your cocktail game. Go out there, lift the bottle, put it on your bar, show them you got strength. Cheers and good pouring from Mercs here at Blue Pig Reviews. And yeah, I'm going to take this with me. I'll be lifting this all night.